repeat after me. I, Alyssa Rookwood, do solemnly swear that I will support the Constitution of the United States and the Constitution of the State of Oregon, and that I will faithfully and impartially discharge the duties of a judge of the Circuit Court according to the best of my ability, and that I will not accept any other office except judicial offices during the term for which I have been appointed. Congratulations.
Greg, I'm gonna.
That was nice seeing one of my sisters push another sister off the pew. Okay, it's nice to see my son push one of my sisters. Well, if I had known Hayden's speech was going to be that good, I wouldn't have chosen to follow after him. I appreciate everything that all of you have said, and I appreciate all of you being here today. To look out and see all of your faces is thrilling. After all, when this many people from different facets of your life get together, it usually means you aren't alive to see them. This is only the second time in over 30 years that my sisters, my mom, and I are all together. My mother flew here from England on Sunday, and my sisters are here from Georgia and Seattle. And my son Travis flew in from Hawaii yesterday, where he had a very difficult summer playing baseball. My nieces and nephews are here from Georgia, Portland, and Seattle. It's all great, and I feel graced by their presence, and all of your presence here today. And look, Mom, I'm not wearing Birkenstocks. This is now my 4th week on the bench, and during these days, my new colleagues have welcomed me fabulously. Perhaps I wasn't exactly used to this as a public defender. I appreciate their collegiality, their willingness to answer the questions of a novice without too many raised eyebrows. Thank you. I'll never be able to repay your kindness, especially Judge Rasmussen, who perhaps I scared away because he's not even here today. I will certainly know how to welcome our next new colleagues with the example that you've given me. So thank you all very, very much. A long journey has brought me here today, and the path was often fraught with darkness, tangled roots, and at times obscured by a complete lack of faith. Invariably, though, the path was illuminated with light that guided me in various forms. Many of you have been that light. Whether a shoulder to lean on, an ear to listen, an impossibly long run to distract me, or an unopposed set over to accommodate me, your humanity restored me. I have represented hundreds and hundreds of people. I've gotten to know this community in a very unique way. Many of my former clients have been desperate people lacking resources and abilities. However, most of them have been helped by you, all of you, in some form. By listening to them in court, by opening your churches or funding beds to help with addictions, their addictions. A simple recognition that we are all in this together and have chosen one way or another to serve. Our community will only be as strong as our weakest citizens. And most of you reach out and help, and I thank you for your contributions. Whether by supporting victims, protecting our streets day and night, feeding the homeless, raising money to fight cancer, or advocating in juvenile court as CASAs, you all restore me. want to recognize a few of those people who have inspired me over the years. I'll begin with the late Richard Sherman, whose name graces a portion of the jail that seeks to change people's lives. I am lucky enough to have known him well, and seeing his name each time I went to the jail always made me smile. John Clegg, who I see out there in the audience. I didn't plan that John and Ron sat next to each other, they just happened to do so. But John Clegg, the former captain of the Lane County Jail, who always embraced my thoughts and perspective and taught me the importance of collaborative work throughout our system. He also has a huge heart. To Ron Chase, who has dedicated his work life to changing people's lives once they're released from prison back to Lane County. He's doing all he can to make our community a much safer place to live. To Dan Bryant, who's pastor at the Christian Church, who feeds and shelters the hungry and the homeless with the biggest heart around. To those prosecutors who are always willing to listen and constantly strive to do justice. And to my former colleagues and staff at the Public Defender's Office, who tirelessly and heroically do their best every day to maintain the delicate balance of our scales of justice. I cannot name all of you, but just know that I never would have been able to do my job without your constant support and your love. Thanks to all of you. And to the courthouse staff, all of whom who have always been patient with me, despite my somewhat unconventional approach of practicing law. You are all the foundation that supports accessibility to justice in Lane County. To the many children in foster care who I had the honor of spending time with, often at the cost of spending time with my own children, the lessons I have learned from them are invaluable. Lessons of forgiveness and of hope. To my family, Travis, Hayden, Emily, and Michael, who accepted me each and every day, despite my war-torn, frustrated, and often depressed mood, who welcomed me home each day and loved me through and through. Thank you for putting up with me, especially when I put my work before you. And of course, thanks to all my friends who are here today. I'm deeply grateful for your love and support. You have all endured endless hours of shop talk and been there when my family and I needed you. I would not be giving this speech today without you. So as I take on this new role in our community, I want you to rest assured that fairness and justice and respect for all parties will be my benchmarks. I know I will stumble, as I already have, but I expect of myself, just as each of you expect of yourselves, a commitment to truth and to equality and respect for the letter of the law. Thank you again for being here, and I hope you all come and join us at Davis Restaurant.